So just follow my hand. So here, point at the engine.
Ah, I'm doing that right now.
All right. So we got some fancy stuff here. Really fancy. For
Daddy,
Adam.
can I play on the computer?
No.
Okay. Can I go ride my bike?
Yes.
Have fun.
All right. So when you press,
Up, down.
this is the carburetor. This is a butterfly valve. See it here moving? This is an old Zenith side draft, so the air comes in and comes up and then goes into the engine.
Okay.
And the engine will suck the air in. And when we're driving down the road, this is the...
Does that pop out? Because that wasn't there.
Don't need shoes.
this is the mechanism.
Oh, it moves something over here. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay.
Well, there's a connecting rod that'll go over here and connect to this.
What is that?
What is what? That's a fuzzy from outside. So this is the end of the gas pedal.
So you push the pedal and that moves.
This is actually the end of the gas pedal, is right here, and it pushes this down.
Oh, because that's your transmission which hooks on there.
Well, and this is up inside.
Well, then your feet would be like
Your feet are right
all
here.
the way up here.
Well, but look at where you are. It hangs below the frame.
Okay. I forgot how tall the truck was.
So this thing moves right here. When this moves, it does things with this.
Okay.
So this is all
So
of our adjustments and stuff.
What goes in? Air goes in the valve?
Air goes in here.
Okay.
Gasoline comes in right there.
So there's a tube.
Yeah, there's a tube that comes down from the gas tank right
Do you
here.
have the tube?
It's downstairs, I think, taken apart. And then air comes in, sucks up, it pulls a little bit of gas with it, and it,
How do you take apart a tube?
huh?
How do you take apart a tube?
It's a copper tube on this one, so it just took it apart on the ends and brought it in. Now these are spark, so let's go here. These are spark plugs.
Fun.
These are old style, these are huge.
Whew.
Let me get a wrench.
Ooh, fun. You take it off?
Too big. Yes, I am.
Can I hold it? Like right here?
Too small. And of course I'm missing the one that I need here, so I will be bad. Never, ever, ever use a crescent wrench.
Oh, I thought it was a monkey wrench.
It's a crescent wrench.
You're gonna break the car!
These are the connectors. So this is a spark plug.
Why is it bent like that?
It's supposed to be. It connects on right there like that. See,
Oh,
this one comes around, connects here.
okay.
And this one connects here.
So why don't you have them connected?
And this one connects here. Whoops. And I've actually got the distributor cap off. So that's just a piece of brass. Be careful, it's really flimsy. So this is a path for electricity.
Okay.
Now if you look in here,
Whoa. Your hands are in the way.
yeah, that thing's in the way. There we go. When this turns, there we go. Can you see this in the
I'm seeing the
this thing turn? This little wheel turn?
No, we can't see that because
We'll
you
move
can't
it.
see the inside.
Can't.
You can't see the inside of it.
Really?
Yeah. You just see the outside.
I'll bring it over here.
Okay. I'm not gonna move your camera because I'm gonna break
Point
it.
it right down in there. See it? Can you see there now?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a cap that goes on here.
I thought you were talking about that, so I pointed it there. I was like, yeah, we can
So
see
right
that
here.
move.
See it turning when I turn the engine?
Yeah.
Okay, what this does is, see that post right there? Now take
Which one?
Let me take these off.
Okay. Took off the little spark plugs.
See the posts?
The little nubs.
Mm-hmm. Those little posts, as this comes around, this touches them. The electricity comes in, one goes to this one goes to that one goes to this one. So as this thing spins around, it sends electricity to the plugs.
Okay.
So you know why they call it a spark plug?
Because it sparks.
It sparks. So let's pull the spark plug out.
My sewing teacher's iron does that when you plug it
All
in.
right, so see this? This is a spark plug,
Okay.
and there's a gap between these two pieces of metal. See, there's a post in the middle there, and
No, your hand's too far away.
This thing coming across the top. So it looks like this, with a post coming up like that.
The little hook.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Just like that.
Yes.
So this is ground. Power comes in this way. It jumps across that's gap and makes a spark.
Okay.
When the spark goes off, things go boom. Literally, it's an explosion.
Cool.
It's a controlled explosion, so I'll drop my spark plugs over there.
You bad person. I'm gonna break your car.
Well, the reason you're not supposed to use these is because the jaw can move. So here's what I was taught, and there's people who probably say that I don't know what I'm talking about, but my dad was a machinist and
Daddy, a lot of people say you don't know what you're talking about.
all the time. And
That's
sometimes
okay.
they're right.
I get that too.
Watch what's happening with my jaw here as I turn this. See how the jaw moves?
The jaw.
This jaw?
The little crampy thing.
This jaw. See how
Okay,
it's moving?
well they can't see it because you're touching it.
They can see that. See the slop in it? That's why you should never use one of these. If you can, always use a box end, because it'll come in and there's no slop. Actually, you should use an 8-sided box end, or actually I guess it's a 6-sided box end. If you don't have one of those, use a 12-point. If you don't have one of those, or you can't get to it for whatever reason, use an open end. And if you can't get in with an open end for some reason, then you're allowed to use a crescent wrench.
What's she wrapping?
Who cares?
Ooh, I just got cold.
So,
You know it's like
Let's get
70
this up.
degrees.
it's still shady in here. So take these off.
You have 17 hours and 59 minutes of recording time left.
That's okay. I don't plan on using anywhere near that much.
Good.
Okay, these bolts. Actually, these are nuts.
Fast.
These are nuts. On most modern cars, these are bolts that go down into the engine. They hold the head on. This part's called the head.
So when you take that off, you see all like the guts of that.
You'll see the pistons, you'll see the valves.
Ooh, the pistons, things that move up and down.
Go up and down.
Okay.
This is mostly a water jacket. Cooling water comes in, flows across, cools things up. This here on the front is a water pump.
Ooh, spin it again.
I can't really spin
Yes,
it.
you can. You spin this thing and it
All right,
spins
there
it.
we go. So there's a water pump inside of there. Fan blows air across the
It's your radiator up there, right?
The radiator sits right in front. It pulls fresh air through the radiator, blows cooling air across this thing. So the first thing we're going to have to do is take the distributor off.
Can I help?
Maybe.
Your head's in the way.
I'm not sure if I got to take the exhaust and the intake manifolds off first, though, from the looks of it. So this is the exhaust manifold.
Wait, where? What?
So I told you air comes in, right?
Down here.
In through the carburetor. Comes up. This is the intake manifold.
Okay, this thing here.
This thing here.
Ooh, it's cold.
So the air with gasoline in it comes up and it goes into the engine here.
The air with gas. Wouldn't it be gasoline with air in it?
No, it's mostly air. It's 17 to 1, I think. For every gas molecule, there needs to be 17 air molecules.
It's so weird.
Or maybe it's 13. I don't remember. That's called the stoichiometric mix. If it's not stoichiometric, it doesn't explode.
Man, I need to memorize that.
Well, you'll need it.
Blow stuff up.
You'll need it someday. Now this is a special one. This is an aftermarket. This Otwell. This Ford did not sell these. This is the exhaust manifold. So the hot exhaust gases that are burning sometimes still come out through the exhaust manifold here. So all 4 cylinders in this blow the exhaust out here. This is a linear air ram on top. This is the heater for the truck. So what happens is, as the fan spins, it blows air in the front, and then hot air blows right out the back here. And then in the truck, in the body, there's an opening right here that sits about this far away, and this hot air blows in and blows into the cab.
Can I show them the frame?
Sure.
Oh, I gotta move the camera.
There's the frame. And there's your sister.
Which one? Oh, the only one over there. I should've
So
done that. Your head's still in the way.
I see a nut there.
Still in the way.
Yeah, that nut holds the distributor in. So the distributor is turned. When this turns, there's all sorts of things going on in here.
You see the little nut?
Yeah, it's
turn?
because it's not tightened down. I took it loose so I could pull it out before, and that's why this thing's not always turning, because it can't get all the way down.
Oh, so this turns?
This doesn't turn. This moves about this far. It moves about that far, and that's it. And that's so you can change the timing. So in the old days, even when I was a kid.
So that's the thing that turns.
This is the thing that turns on top, right?
Okay.
This thing spins around.
And you took the cover off where the spark plugs connect.
Right.
Okay.
So we're taking it apart a piece at a time. I don't know where the actual distributor cap is right now.
Why do you have a turkey baster?
I use it for oil.
Interesting.
So, toss that in there. So what happens is that you see that thing comes around.
Wrong way. You put it on the wrong way.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So this thing comes around, and every time the thing comes around,
Thing, does it have a name?
this rotor, this is called a rotor. Every time this comes around to one of these pins, about the same time, this thing, so watch this. See, can you see that right there, those two pieces?
Nope.
Watch them, they're moving.
Where?
Right there at the end of my fingernail. See it open up?
Oh, that's cool. You can't see it with the camera though.
I bet you can when you get it blown up on a TV screen. And now it
You can
closes.
put this on the TV?
Well, I'll put it on the internet. You look at it
That's
on a monitor.
TV. How did you do that the one time you took a video and put it on that TV? You should do that and we can watch it
Well, we can later.
on the couch.
Maybe we can. So what this does is this makes the connection from external electricity to this so that you get a big voltage. I mean, this is a 6-volt battery in a truck. A regular car is about 12 volts usually.
So if a regular car has 12, why does a bigger truck have 6?
This is old. The technology at the time was 6 volts. They're talking about in the future moving to 24 and 48 volts in our cars.
That's ridiculous.
Now, there's a lot of good engineering reasons for that.
Why?
It makes the wiring smaller. Or you can carry more current with the same wire. Don't spin it around. That's bad for people who are trying to watch it.
Sorry.
So, what this does, though,
This down.
this does that. See these flat spots on here?
It's just heck.
See these flat spots right here where I'm touching them? These
Yeah.
lobes? That's what causes that to open. As this thing turns, this is all finely geared together. There's gears all over that are causing things
It's
to
like
move.
handmade.
It's not handmade, but it was hand designed. So as these come around, these open up. So right there, you see this is starting to open. What I can do is I can change the timing by pulling a lever and moving where this is. So that changes when they open and close based on the rotation of the engine.
Okay.
That means I can make it spark just a little bit sooner, or I can make it spark just a little bit later.
So you can change the time that it sparks?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's called changing the timing.
I feel so stupid.
No, don't. It's true. I'm not being a smart aleck. It's actually what it's called, changing the timing. So,
Your head's in the way again.
I know. So let's pause this for a second.
Oh, I don't know what
Just
that
hit
is.
that button.